So Omarion was being asked about marriage by Angela Yee on her podcast. Let's review it.
Married one day?
No, marriage is not for me. You know what I mean? The custom and it's not a good business move for me. You know what I mean? But I am all for.
Why do you mean not a good business move?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get married. You know, well, first of all, let me just say, you know what I mean, to be able to go and sign an agreement, you know what I mean, to the courthouse to validate my love or to validate how I'm gonna show up in your life, like, it just doesn't equate to the type of love that I have to give.
Some people feel like for legal purposes, like if something happens to somebody.
Yeah, that's already protecting you. I mean, I don't know. You know, that's not how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised, you know, in a home where it was like marriage, you know, was a status symbol. You know, love is none of those things that it is for the idea of marriage for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the real reason why it, you know, and even in the business, you know, aspect, you know, to really wealthy men, you know what I'm saying, that have amassed, you know, billions, you know, that is their worst business move.
Yeah. Omarion is touching on, see, this younger generation, especially, you know, with a lot of the guys, they have seen, you know, what brothers have went through, like I say, within my generation, you know, and they're saying like, man, hell no, because let's call it what it is. Women is the main ones that want to run and tell them, oh, I want to be married, I want to be married, I want to be married. And I would get it if they was trying to stay married. And I'm not saying all don't want to stay married, but they think about it. Statistically speaking, no matter what people group that you're with, right? 75% of the divorces in America is initiated by women, whether they are women that's just working everyday jobs or even at celebrity level, it's women. But at the same time, they want these big lavish weddings. They want everybody to show up, all these things that they want, but they be the first one to leave the marriage, not the man. So how is it that you want something so bad, but yeah, you the first one to get out of it? So a lot of men are saying, no. And then at the same time, you have the ability to sit up there and try to ruin a man. And when a man is going through all this mess in his mind, he's thinking this.
Have you come to destroy me?
That's exactly how we think. You're trying to break this man. You're trying to take everything that he worked for. You want spousal support. You know, child support is automatically going to come along with that. He got to pay all the bills in the house, you know, during the divorce. You understand what I'm saying? Where is it that men is going to have any kind of amicable split? Now, you can have that if that woman's mature enough to say, okay, it's over with. We decided this what we want, and just handle it like that, which I know a couple I know recently that got divorced and they did it like that. It wasn't no issue or problem. They just understood it was over with. They said, we're going to do it like this. And that was fine. But most of the time it's not like that. It's not. And then when you get up to these higher levels of income, you're more at risk, at least in America. Now, outside of America, where the laws isn't so built on a matriarchal feminist system, then it's totally different outside the country. But we talking about inside of America, why would a man that got money like that get married? And if he do decide to get married, it's best for him to do it outside of America, not in it. And you even talking about prenuptial agreements. Prenuptial agreements only protect assets. She still can get you with $20,000 a month child support, if you're that kind of man that made that kind of money. Child support has no bearing on a prenuptial agreement.
You do a prenup?
Yeah, I mean,
have you always felt that way? Like all of your young adult and into.
Well, I never grew up seeing a marriage really work like happily. You know what I mean? I've always just seen people put up with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Especially today, 80+% now of children being born in single parent households. So the next generation is not going to see it either, like Omarion. So why would any man in particular, and even these women today, I don't want to be married, you know what I'm saying? Until they get in a position like, ooh, I need a man.
It's like a marriage that ain't even like.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Like more people kind of like, I think stay married because they feel like it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Or they got married because of a reason, or they're not that happy.
That's what I'm saying. And I would never,
really young.
I would never do that to myself. I would never be with somebody that I don't like. That's just torture. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I don't vibe with, somebody I don't love. I do not even want to like share the same bed with you, for real.
But you could be with somebody forever. Just you don't feel like you have to get married.
Nah. We won't.
Could you be monogamous, like with one person?
I feel like I could want to be. I feel like I could want to be.
Good answer.
Yeah, I feel like I could want to be.
I was
feel like I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, no, I feel like I could want to be, but if I'm being honest, like, I don't know, in the physical aspect, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know that one woman has made me feel like just on a mental and a physical level, like, damn, I don't even need nothing else. Like, I've never felt like that. You know what I'm saying? No
you
woman.
Think it's possible?
For sure.
Yeah, maybe when you get older.
Yeah, maybe. But you know what I mean?
When you get it all out your system.
I don't know. You know, I'm pretty.
And some men, quote unquote, never get it out of their system. But usually they wind down and say, okay, all right, I'm kind of ready. And usually it's when they get older. And to our advantage as black men, you know, even when we get older, we don't look that way. The only thing I will say to black men, because I'm seeing this just trend with black men I'm not liking, brothers, take care of your health. Take care of your health. Just the other day, I posted a video from 2018 on this channel from when I was in New York City. You know, me and my wife went out there because some things that you know, I needed to do. Actually, it was with her cake business, actually. She had this particular class with a celebrity chef, you know, so she can learn some more techniques. And I was looking at the video then and now, you know, it's like night and day, right? Well, because, you know, your uncle taking care of himself, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying attention to what I eat. I'm prioritizing going to the gym. You understand what I'm saying? Making sure that is a priority. I'm not eating the foods I used to eat back in 2018 versus today in 2022. You know, I see in the comments say, man, Phil, you look younger now than you did back then. You know, if you sit up there and try to change your diet, exercise, you know what I'm saying? You're going to start, your complexion, everything going to start looking better. Me and my wife, you know, did that. That's why people say that about her even more than me, that she look younger. You know what I'm saying? But it's when you take care of yourself like you're supposed to. And that's just really, you know, the suggestion I have, you know, for black men. Go to your doctor. I got on my cousin the other day. I said, brother, when the last time you seen a doctor? Oh, it's been a while. I said, go to a doctor. I'm feeling fine. All that I'm feeling fine crap. No, go see your doctor. Have a at least once a year. Have a good checkup. You know, that has stopped, you know, prevented a lot of things. I mentioned Will Smith. He had a checkup and found out he had polyps. You know what I'm saying? When he did his colonoscopy, like at 45, you got to get your colonoscopy, man. And if they would have removed those polyps, it could have turned cancerous. Shannon Sharp recently talked about, you know, he found out that he was in the beginning stages of prostate cancer, and they treated it right then and there. He's been good because he was going on his regular checkups.
Pretty, you know, sounding my energy, you know what I mean? It's, you know, for a woman to have to deal with me, you know, she got to be a special type of woman, you know, that deals with energy in a way, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll see.
Now, from what I hear from Omarion, the way he's talking, he's not ready for any kind of relationship like that. Now, let's see how Omarion feels in the next 10 years, 15 years, then it may be different. But some women, what they try to get a man who's not ready for anything like that and try to see if you can get him settled down and wonder why he's fooling around with other women. You know, I can hear that young man and what he's saying. He's not ready for that. You know, in life is stages, especially in his, you know, world, right? He got access to all these different women. It's going to be hard for him to kind of settle down. But eventually you get to the point where you say, I'm sick of these 304s. Men do get to that point because it's like, okay, you done had all the women you want to have. It's like real, you know, it's boring to you at this point. It's nothing exciting until he finally meets this one particular woman that really, like, you know, make him feel good, you know, about being around her. Like that encapsulating personality that she has, you know, that smile that she has that radiates off her face, you know, make him feel like, wow, I could really be with her, you know, because that's what captures a man. What women don't even pay attention to. They think it's all these freaking surgeries they're getting is going to capture a man. No. What captures a man is who you are in here and how you express it coming out of here. Are you a happy woman? Do you smile? You know, you have a great countenance. Have you taken care of yourself where you have this, you know, wholesome look, right? You don't have 50 million tattoos all over your body. You actually took care of your skin. We ain't got to put on a pound of foundation to cover up all the skin issues that you have due to your freaking diet. Drinking all the time, eating all that seafood you eat, especially the old crab legs. Y'all love eating them crab legs. And then you wonder why guys be talking about smells. That nasty scavenger crab come out down there, women. Do your research about eating all that kind of food. Certain foods can actually make you smell even better. I'm just saying as your uncle. I'm telling you. Because they may not express it the right way. A certain woman that you know, come along and it makes you feel like, wow, I really want to be with her. Those women do exist. But the Instagram types, all the ones that's going line up for surgeries, they thinking the outer appearance is going to get a man. That only gets you attention. Don't keep a man. In here keeps the man, not out here. Out here, yes, make sure you fix this because that's how you get the attention. But if you want to keep the man, it's in here. That's how you keep him. But y'all let me know what y'all think about Omarion. Like I said, he's not the only one. A lot of brothers say, I ain't doing it. I'm not getting married. And the reason why they're not getting married is not because they don't believe in marriage. It's because y'all in America, them beta males in lawmakers and feminism, which led by Becky and assisted by some of these sisters, have created this problem. And now y'all saying, why nobody want to get married? That's why. Men don't want to be, you know, destroyed in a divorce. They don't.